Am I audible, Alvin?
Yes, sir.
Good evening to all of you. Good evening to all chairmen, vice chairpersons, office bearers of Sahodayas, STNCs, above all, principals and teachers. We are now completing the second phase of the training schedule that we have been taken, the in-house training for all our districts. We'll be completing 10 hours tonight for all teachers in our different districts. And accordingly, we will make the plan for the final 15 hours to be completed in November 2022 only. With this, I'll be having a discussion with the different chairpersons, and we'll be having a calendar as early as 15th to 20th October for all principals and teachers so that we can proceed. Again, as I'm doing customarily, word of caution to all teachers: if you have joined before 6:15 and by any chance because of network you have been disconnected, you can join directly. However, if you have not joined after within 6:15, under no circumstances will you be allowed to join the training session. I will just express my gratitude to all who have made this training marathon very much possible. All principals, through their various chairmen of the various Sahodayas, I will like to request that please see that the COE training is updated, and very shortly we will be sending the list of the trainees who have completed these 5 hours. And with these 5 hours, the list can be updated and sent back to admin so that we can process the certificate matter. Within October end, all these data will be uploaded in the CBSE system with the reference ID already being provided to the different districts. Having said that, I take great pleasure in welcoming Mr. Pradipta Mukherjee, Chairman of DUMKA and JAMTARA Sahodaya, to present this final session of training. Pradipta sir, please.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, our Honorable President, Mr. T.K. Sinha, sir, Secretary Jubin Bose, sir, Secretary JKSM Sahodaya, Kumar Mandal, Vice Chairperson Vasudev Mahato, Sister Aruna Mary, Vice Chairperson DUMKA Jamtara, Mrs. Meena Tirki, Secretary Women's Cell, Mr. Naresh Chandra Thakur, Secretary, and our dynamic young treasurer Samson Patrick of DUMKA Jamtara. I also welcome all principals, all STNC, and all teachers of different Sahodayas. Today, we're going to complete our 10-hour in-house training program.
Pradipta ji, your video is off.
Oh, sorry, sir. Today we completed our 10 hours training. This session we completed 5 hours offline training in DUMKA, Dhanbad, Godda, and 5-hour online training with the help of our food trainer. A miracle thing is that this year we found some new wonderful dynamic master trainers as like Dr. Subhasri Sarkar from Jamshedpur, Mrs. Anna Mark, Principal, Mission School, Godda, Mr. Badal Kumar Mandal, Principal, GM Public School, Gomo. This session we completed all training in a good disciplinary manners and with maintaining of time. With the help of all resource persons, training assistants, technical head, all participants, because without your help, it is impossible for us. Our next training program will be held in the month of November, because October is a festival month. Our program of training will be announced in the last week of October. Today's our master trainer is Mr. Surajit Sen, principal of Jharkhand Public School, Dhanbad. He is like a engine of our training system. He is also a role model for us. So do not wasting time. I invite Mr. Devapriya Mukherjee, Principal, Sidhu Kanu Senior Secondary School, Raghunathpur, for welcoming today's our master trainer. Devapriya Mukherjee. Devapriya Mukherjee, Principal, Sidhu Kanu High School. Please, are you there?
Yes, sir. There. Uh, Hopefully, all of you are able to hear me.
Yes.
Your video is not on, sir.
Oh, okay. Just a moment. It's not actually opening. Can I?
Please proceed.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Good evening to all. I remember the very first day when we assembled online for the first time. Frankly speaking, it was very chaotic. Around 400 to 500 teachers joined, and all of us were confused, unknown to each other. I personally felt that these online sessions were not going to work. But I'm today very happy to say that I was wrong. At every meeting, we improved our skills. After every session, we are one notch ahead. As Pradipta sir stated that today is the last online training session for the second phase, I must mention the names of those persons whose pioneering footsteps made the rough road worn out in an uphill journey. Sir T.K. Sinha sir, Chairman of Confederation of Jharkhand, Sahodaya. Sir Jubin Bose, always been our mentor, Secretary Confederation of Jharkhand, Sahodaya. Sir Basudev Mahato, Vice Chairman JKSM Sahodaya, Dhanbad. Sir Badal Kumar Mandal, Secretary JKSM Sahodaya, Dhanbad. Sir Pradipta Mukherjee, Chairman DUMKA JAMTARA Cluster, and Sister Aruna Meri, Vice Chairperson DUMKA JAMTARA Cluster. All of you have every right to receive a deep obeisance. We can't ignore the contributions and support from Sri Naresh Chandra Thakur, Secretary DUMKA JAMTARA Cluster, Srimati Meena Titke, Secretary Women Cell, and Mr. Samson Patrick, Treasurer. You all are welcome in today's session. My hats off to our technical supports, as it's their efficacy that these online sessions have reached the height of perfection, resolving almost all the technical issues. So no amount of thank is sufficient enough for the relentless efforts from the part of everyone I mentioned. We're blessed that you were with us. And now today's resource persons, evergreen and the all-time favorite Mr. Surajit Sen. Most common name, consistently energetic and impeccable oratory skill. If I continue to tell about him, a whole session will be covered. So without any more delay, please take over, sir, and go on with your magical session.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Devapriya Mukherjee, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And sir, I must say that you are an excellent orator.
Thank you once again, sir.
Future holds for you. This is my prediction today.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. So we will move forward with the day. Arvind, sir, do I have the... yes, I have the sharing rights. Okay.
Yes, sir. Please proceed.
Okay. Yes, sir. Sir, I think the presentation is visible, sir. Arvind, sir?
Not now, sir. Yes,
Not now.
now
It's
it
not
is
visible.
visible. Yes, it
Okay.
is visible.
Now it is visible. No, sir?
Yes, yes.
Okay, sir. Okay. Right, sir. I'll just zoom it up. Right. Okay. So once again, very good evening to our respected Zuben sir. Very good evening to our respected Pradipto Mukherjee sir, Chairperson DUMKA Sahodaya, a person very close to our heart and is always there for us whenever we need him for any work. A very energetic man. I know him for a long time. He's like an elder brother, like a mentor, like a guide, you name it, and he has it. Good evening to all the respected principals, the office bearers of the two Sahodayas, that is JAMTARA and DUMKA. Good evening to all the respected, learned, and honorable teachers who are present today in this platform to have a little bit understanding and discussion and to get a little knowledge about our today's program, which is content and time management. CBSE is giving a lot of emphasis on this particular program, this particular training program, rather to say that is content and time management, because we teachers need to know about this. In fact, we all know this. You respected teachers are practicing it in the best possible way. Today's discussion will be just to brush up wherever some gray areas we have, we will just brush them off so that we become much more perfect with this time management factor. In fact, respected teachers, I will tell you that for us, it's so important because every second, every minute, every hour counts for us. We are the creators of the future world. We have been doing it ever since the process of teaching learning started. So time is very, very important for us. It is very, very valuable for us. And rather, I will say time management. Time is there. Time is important. How to manage it. So let's see what we have stored for us today. And let us have a small discussion. But before I go forward, let me tell you that I am not an expert of time management or I have any such great ideas. With the help of my work that I have been doing for so many years as a teacher, as a principal, as a vice principal, and by mixing with you all people, by discussing with teachers, by discussing with my seniors, by mentors, I got some ideas. I have taken help from various sources and I have come out with this presentation and I have tried to make it as simple as possible so that all of us can understand it in the best possible way. I always believe that beauty always lies in its simplicity. Too much hi-fi, glorifying words doesn't give too much value. Okay, so with this, we move forward. Let's see what we have with us today. Content and time management. Basically, it is about time management. Okay. Now, we can see in this particular photograph or in this illustration or whatever you want to call it, that there are different types of clocks. You know, there's those large wall clocks that we see in very important places. And each clock is showing some time. And there's a gentleman who is cleaning a particular clock. Now, this photograph has a tremendous significance. It shows that cleaning the clock actually means you are respecting time. Time is valuable. The saying still goes on. Time and tide waits for none. Time will flow like a river. Even a river can be also controlled. The river flows, but the flow of the river can also be controlled. But the flow of time can never be controlled. It will just move on by its own wish. It is the master and the boss of its own self. But we have to manage that time. We have to, I cannot say we will control time. Time cannot be controlled, but it can be managed. And the ones who can manage time are the winners in life, like you all are. Let's see a little more. See, whenever we talk about time management, if you go back 20 years from now, when you were a student, just imagine all these happenings one by one were there in your life. You get up in the morning, do your morning rituals, take your breakfast. You used to take your breakfast. You used to 20 years back, I'm talking about. Okay, not now. 20 years back, we used to rush to the schools. We used to study in the schools. We used to do our work. And in the same way, life also went on moving like that. We passed school, we went to high school, we passed high school, we went into our jobs, careers, higher educations. At different moments, we took different. So this is what time does with us. This is how we take time. This is how we move with time. But how we manage time, that's what we have to see. But before that, just I would like some of you present over there, respected teachers, if you can give me your definition of time management, because you are managing time, you are working with time, you are making the best use of time. So before we can go forward, I would just like to get a few definitions. It can be a one-line word also. It can be a few words into a sentence, but just give your. It's not that you have to go according to the copybook style. What you feel, what your heart says about time management. Just let us just have a small discussion about it before we go forward. Okay, so Arvind sir, the chat boxes are enabled, sir. Let us see what we have. Respected teachers, quickly in the chat box, let us see what we can get from you all about the definition of your definition of time management, your own definition. I'm not able to get any till now. Nobody has written. Okay, we'll just wait for 1 or 2 minutes. Precious gift. Somebody is saying precious gift. Okay. Okay. Anybody else has any other information, any other ideas, any other definition for time management before I go to the make a list? To do lists are a good way to stay organized. Okay. Okay. I understand. Very good. Use time management tools. Okay. That use time and make to-do list. Managing all work on time. Fantastic. Managing all work on time. Debasi's post has said that, I think. Managing all work. No. Debasi's Gorai sir. Oh, yes. Gorai sir. Yes. Shashi Bhushan Sinha said time is precious for every person. Coordination between the content, completion of tasks within the given time frame. Fantastic. H. Roy sir says that. Yes, Anju Sinha Sahib says life management. Well, time management is definitely life management. Excellent answer, Madam Sinha. Bandana Pasi Madam says using time in a correct way with Indian. Okay. Way to do things properly. Fantastic. Way to do things properly. Jeet Mandal. Who is this? Who said way to do things properly? Pushpalata Kumari Madam has said way to do things. Yes, Madam, that's correct. Sashi Bhushan Sinha says, organize yourself. Wonderful. Organize yourself. Positive reputation. Vikram Anand sir says positive reputation. Wealth that needed to spend instantly and wisely. If not spent, will go in vain. Martin Mohan Hanstak says, fantastic, sir. Martin sir, wonderful. Okay, so we have got the answer. Yes, I can understand that. And we all can understand that what you all mean by time management. Well, going back to time management once again. Let's go to the presentation once. Fantastic answers we have got. Wonderful. That means you all are on the mark. Okay. Arvind sir, presentation is available again. It's visible?
No, sir. Till now, not.
Till now, not now?
Yes, it is coming. Yes, sir.
It is there. Okay, I will zoom it up now. Okay, so we have received wonderful answers, very short, sweet, cute answers, very to the point answers, and that means all the teachers are on the mark. Very good. Now let's see. In a common man's language, the language of mind, the language of the teachers, what is time management? Time management refers to managing time effectively so that at the right time is allocated to the right activity. So time management refers to managing time effectively so that the right time is allocated to the right activity. Now, what is the meaning of effectively? Result oriented. Time management is referring what? Managing the time to get the result, and the right time is given for the right activity. Like say, for example, from 10 p.m. at night to say 5 a.m. in the morning is the time to sleep. Now that is the right time allocated for the right work, right activity, that is sleeping. Or say from 7 a.m. in the morning to 2 p.m. in the afternoon, the time is allocated for school hours, the right time for the right activity. So time management is managing the time allocated for the right activity to get the best result. That's as simple as that. Okay, time management. Right. This is a layman, in a layman's language, this is what the definition of time management is, and the definitions that you all have given in the chat boxes, all are excellent examples or definitions of time management. Right. We'll move forward and we'll see what else we have about this time management. Respected teachers, remember one thing. For us teachers, time management is very, very important. We simply cannot waste time. It's the final mark, I will say. Let's move forward. But the question is, why do we need time management? What's the big deal about it? Just now I said it is important, but why it is important? And I am a happy-go-lucky guy. I will live life according to my ways. I will sit when I feel like, I will eat when I feel like, I will do things according to my use. I am the master of my own. I will control myself. What's the need of it? If we start thinking it that way, then we are a misfit in today's world. Yes, a good number of people still thinks that for them time management is nothing. But those of us who are professionals, who are high-level professionals, who are working for doing something for the nation, for us it is very important. We just simply cannot ignore time management. Of course, we cannot ignore time also, and we cannot ignore time management also. So the first point that we have to keep it in our mind is to save time. Why do we need time management? To save time. Time cannot be wasted. Time once wasted means life wasted. Somebody wrote life management. Some Sinha madam or somebody, I cannot recollect now. Okay, wrote life management. Absolutely correct. We have to save time. If we cannot save time, means we are putting ourselves into the doom's bungalow. So save time. First of all, we need to save time to reduce stress. Now, how can we reduce stress with time management? See, in the definition, if you have seen, the right time is allocated for the right work. Now, if we can complete our given work within the time frame given to us, or before that, then we will be relieved. We will be in a relaxed mode. There will be no stress and strain within us. Life will move smoothly. It is very easy to say all this, but in practice it is really difficult, but it happens. But it happens. I will tell you one thing, respected teachers. See, even Devapriya sir was saying in the starting of the session that when the training program started, the first day was a day full of chaos, and he thought that this will not go forward. Even many of us had the same thinking. But then, things went in the right way. How it happened? Because the experts who took charge of the training program, Zubin sir, Arvind sir, Pradipto sir, TK Sinha sir, they all planned it in such a beautiful way that from the second day and the third day onwards, things started showing bright time. Everything moved on. in the right way. I will talk about this later when we will move a little forward. So things were done in the right way to reduce the stress. To function effectively, whatever work we do in today's professional world, result needs to come out, and positive results. Result can mean negative also, but no negative result, positive. When we talk about effectively, function effectively means positive result has to come out. So time management helps to give us positive result. To increase our work output, those who can manage time, those who can, I will not say control time, but those who can work efficiently with time, their work output, their result is several times or several folds more than those who just play with time. In our schools, we have seen, and in almost in all schools, there are always a good number of teachers who finish their work before the deadline. And they are always appreciated. And unfortunately, a very small group, very, very small group is there who are not like that. Okay, I feel sorry for them. In each and every school we have. And the result is zero from their side. So that is why it is important that we manage time and we increase our work output. A good worker is always appreciated in an organization. To have more control over our job responsibilities. See, when we are doing work in time, when we are giving the best results, when we are reducing our stress and functioning effectively, then the job responsibility, the responsibility that we have taken, we are able to control it and give a very good result out of it. When we start doing a particular work, we take responsibilities. And for us teachers, we are taking the biggest responsibility for the nation. For us, it is not a job, it's a career. For us, it is a devotion, it's a passion. And we control it. We are respected, that's why, because of our responsibilities. And we do it in time. That is why we need time management. So once again, why do we need time management? To save time, to reduce the stress, to function effectively, to give the positive result and positive result, to increase our work output. The more is our work output, better functioning of the organizations will happen, and to have a control over our job responsibilities. We have taken things in a very responsible way, and we have to control our responsibilities to make sure that we execute them in the best possible way. So this is why we need time management. Let's move a little forward. How to use time effectively? A big question always arises, and several times in several training programs and all, I have been often asked about this question. Sir, how we use time effectively? How we will get the best result? Even I always ask my seniors also. Several times I have asked Zuben sir, how you manage time? How you are able to do so many things at a time without any mistake here and there? Believe me, he is one of the best time manager I have ever seen. I'm not doing anything to please him or anything. What I have seen, what I have felt, I am just telling. And like him, I have seen many more principals of them who do work so effectively. Now, because they know what is time management, and we all are learning. So how to use time effectively? First of all, we have to go for an effective planning. Effective means result-oriented, positive result-oriented planning. Let's take example of this training program, which I was just discussing some time ago, which Mukherjee sir also said in the just like Mukherjee sir, I also had the same feeling that we will not be able to continue this training program when the first day it happened, with all scratching and this and that and so much of chaos and whatever was there. But then the planning that they did, the planning that he did, Zuben sir, TK Sinha sir, Pradipta Mukherjee sir, Pranesh sir, they all joined hands together, and that planning they did, the training program turned out to be a wonderful training program. The training program was so positive last year, and this year also it is so positive. That is all result of effective planning. So in order to use time effectively, first the planning, from the grassroots level, it has to start with a good plan. Second, setting goals and objectives. If we make a plan, if we want something to happen, we have to set a set of goals. We have to have a number of goals and objectives of those goals. What is the purpose of doing this? Why I am doing this? What benefit my people will get out of this? And finally, what others will benefit out of it? All these things leads to the objectives. So second is, in order to use time effectively, set your goals, set your priorities, set your objectives so that we can achieve them. And we are all doing it, and you all are also doing it this way or that way. Then setting deadlines. One of the biggest, one of the best, one of the most common tool of time management is setting deadlines. It's like today's education world, today's education, the modern educational world works on a turnkey project-like system. In one of my training programs, I have used this word turnkey, like you have to be specific, that smart teachers make smart schools. So there we have seen deadlines are very important. It's not like chalta hai attitude will not go, theek hai kal karenge parso karenge, dekh lete hai, soch lete hai, samajh lete hai, uska dekh lenge, ho jayega sir, koi chinta ki baat nahi hai. No, these things will not work. A deadline is set. If you can do it before that, you are superb. If you do it within the deadline, you are okay. But if you cross the deadline, then you are of no use. I'll tell you, you are of no use. So that is why deadlines are important, and you have to maintain them at any cost. Delegation of responsibilities, distribution of responsibilities. Okay. That is also time is used effectively. One man alone cannot do everything. So what we do, we distribute our work to the right people whom we believe can do it. Then giving priorities to the activities as per their importance. Value is given to those activities which are of more importance than the ones which are not so important. I mean, step by step it goes. And spending the right time on the right activity. If at this particular time I am supposed to sleep, means I will sleep. I will not use that time for something else. In the office hours, I am supposed to do school-related work. I will only do school-related work. I will not do anything which will harm the school work. So that is the right time on the right activity. School hours means school hours. Teaching hours means teaching hours. Practical hours means practical classes hours. Those hours will be only used for that activity because that is the right time for it. More I will be talking about our school-related matter because we all are teachers and we are doing this training for our schools and for ourselves, for our students and for us ourselves. So once again, how to use time effectively? Effective planning, proper planning, result-oriented planning, positive result-oriented planning, respected teachers. Setting goals and objectives. Each and every work that we do, we have to set a goal. Without goal, we cannot achieve success. And objectives, deadlines. No tomorrow, day after tomorrow, no ifs and buts in today's world. Distributing responsibilities, giving importance to those activities which are of more importance than the ones, and spending the right time on the right activity. So this is how we can use time effectively. We are using it. We are doing it. Maybe we were not knowing it today. We are knowing it. We are just brushing ourselves off. Now, the process of time management starts with what? How the process of time management starts? Now, first of all, cost your time. What is the value of your time? What is the cost of your time? How you will measure that? Each and every teacher, each and every person present today in this platform is important, is valuable, and has a particular value for his or her time. How we will calculate that? Because once we know our value, no, then we can manage the time in a different. And unfortunately, many of us, in fact, all of us, I always believe that each and every human being is excellent by in his own or own right, his or her own right. But unfortunately, no, we never try to understand our own selves. We fail to value our own selves. So today we will value ourselves with our time. Making activity logs. It's like the work that we will do, how we will manage them, how we will write them down, how we will keep a note of all those things. So that it's like a log books are there. Goal setting. Whenever we are doing work, just now I have discussed it, goal setting has to be given priority. Because if there is no goal in life, then nothing is there in life. No? We all have a goal at this particular time. Some of the goals are first initially are fixed by our parents. Later we make our own goals also. That's how the system goes on. At this particular time we will pass class 10, then 12, then 12, then the higher secondary, then graduation, or whatever we will study. At this particular time we will start doing our job. We'll get married. We'll have a car. We'll have this or a house. These are all goal settings. In schools also we have goal settings. This year, this many number of students I will convert the slow learners into fast learners, or at least if not fast, middle level learners. The result has to be converted. Last year I gave only 75% result. This year I will try to make it 85%. That will be my goal setting. And planning. Again and again, planning is important. And prioritizing, giving priorities to the important ones, and scheduling or scheduling, whatever you want to say. Fixing the time, putting them in the right way, and doing the work. This is how the process of time management starts. Okay. The costing your time. How understand your true value by calculating your cost per year. This is a formula which is accepted worldwide. This is a formula which is accepted worldwide to find out exactly your value. So how to do it? Now, cost per year. What is that? Now, the salary that you get, plus you add the taxes that you pay, plus you add up how much office space or how much schools, in our case it is school, how much school space we are using, how much office things we are, school materials we are using, and how much profit we are generating for the school. If we add up all this and calculating your hourly rate. What is your hourly rate? The cost per year. This is the cost per year we have got, divided with the work per hour per year. Work hour per year. Total in the entire year, how many hours you have worked. You find out these two, you divide it, and you know exactly where you are standing and what is your cost. It's a difficult thing. It's not so easy, but if we practice it, if we find it, we will find our value. It is very important to know our own value. In doing all the things, we forget our own selves. We have to achieve this, but how much am I valuable? That's very important. Okay, that is one part of your time management. Making activity logs. Just now I was discussing. Make a realistic estimate of the time spent during day on job orders. Job orders over here means that job that the principal has given me to do. A realistic estimate. We have to be very, very practical over here. In today's world, not only in today's world, it's always there, you know. Until and unless we are not realistic, until and unless we are not practical, until and unless we are not up to date, no, we will be simply wasting time. We will not be investing on time, but we will be spending time. There's a difference between investing time and spending time. Spending time means if you are not getting the right result, then you spend it. And if you get the right result, means you have invested on time. So make a realistic estimate on what you have, the order that you have got from your principal, or the work order that you have from your board or school management, and make a realistic estimate of it. And principals will give you that realistic work. You have to just estimate it and do it. Pinpoint the critical areas. Time spent on low job values also. Pinpoint on critical areas. Now, when we talk about critical areas, we have to remember one thing. See, some of the work, every day we are doing something new in the classrooms. We are giving new concepts to the students. A good number of students understand the concept in the first go. A good number of students will not understand the concept in the first go. They may take a second one and a third time. So we have to pinpoint these are the critical areas when new things are being taught to the students. And they are saying it low value jobs. I don't consider anything as low value job. What I consider is that those work in the school which may not take that much of time or may not have that much of value, because something that has already been taught, if we go on revising those work, that value goes a little down. Okay, because their children have already known the facts, they have understood the concept of something that has been told, but we are revising them. Revision is very important work in the schools. So we have to pinpoint the critical areas, time spent on low value jobs as well as time spent on high area jobs. Finding high yielding time of our day. Finding the high yielding time of our day when we can give the maximum result. Finding high yielding time of our day. Throughout the day we are working and giving which time of the day we are giving maximum result. Just now I was discussing those new concepts, new ideas that we give. They are high yielding, because if suppose in a classroom you are having 40 students, and in one go if 20 to 25 students tell you that the new concept that you have put in front of them, they have understood it, and they give a positive reply to you, means it's a high yielding time of the day. Means your work is recognized very fast. Your time spent on that is not a time spent, but the time got invested over there. So these are some of the activity logs. We have to write them down, we have to keep them in our mind, and we have to practice them. Then time will be managed in the best possible way. Do it, you will get a result. You are doing it actually, unknowingly you are doing it, but the thing is that you never really thought it in that way. Okay, so this is activity logs. Goal setting. From the beginning, I am shouting a lot about goal setting, this, that, you have to do this. You must be thinking, yes, sir is only talking about goal setting. What is this? Okay. Setting lifetime goals help you to chart your life course and your career path. I cannot recollect the name of the particular madam who said it's life activities or something like that about time management. Yes, setting lifetime goals help you to chart your life course and your career path. Yes, we have been doing it ever since, right from our school days, and we are still going with it. So set lifetime goals. Goals that you achieve throughout your entire course of life and your career. Break up your lifetime goals into smaller goals. Okay, bigger goals are there. I want to purchase a car, a luxury car, but in one go I cannot purchase, na? So I have to save some money for that. From my salary, I have to say I may have to go for a recurring deposit or something like that, which I will save enough money so that I can go. Then I have to make a small area where I can. The second goal will be a small area I have to clean up where I can keep my car. In school, we do the same thing. I want to achieve 90% result in my science subject, but right now the result is not 90, it's 50%. Only 50% of the students are passing. So for me, this is also a lifetime goal. So I will make it small. Okay, I will take this number. Okay, next session I will make it not 90. I will keep a benchmark somewhere around 60. If I am able to achieve, means I am going the right way. And in order to get that 60%, I have to teach the students as if they will score 90%. I will keep it in mind that I will achieve 90% success in the class, but at least if I get 60, means I am going the right way. So like that, the small goals we have to make. In one way, we cannot achieve the big goal. Make a daily to-do list. We all are making, and our best to-do list, daily to-do list is what? Our lesson plan. We have our lesson plan. We make a list of what we are supposed to teach in the classroom, how we will teach it, what we expect. That is also a goal. And after coming out of the classroom, if the two students tell us, sir, what a wonderful, class we had today, we get a sense of satisfaction. Time invested is not wasted. Revise and update your list on daily basis and judge your performance. Yes. Whatever work we do, throughout the day we teach, we write down in our assessment books whatever we have done. And before submitting to the principal, we also did it once or twice. We also try to reflect the class. Okay, this number of students told they have understood this. This number of students have told they have not understood. This number of students told. We remember this. And then we can judge our performance. And on a daily basis, if we do it, then maybe after a particular time, we can understand that, okay, we are going the right way, or I need to update more, I need to study more, then I can do it. It is for each and every work. But I'm giving more priority to our school-related work. So goal setting is important. In life, there should be goals. Without goals, nothing is achievable. That's for sure. Planning. Again and again, we are talking about draw an action plan. Respected teachers, I will tell you very clearly today, when Zuben sir was planning for this entire training program, I used to be with him sometime, not always. It was not possible for me to be with, but whenever I sat with him, the plans that he used to show me, that Surajit, look, we are going it in this way, we are doing it in this way, and believe me, he executed the same thing what he planned, and the result we are getting today. So an action plan needs to be made. I am a great fan of this great gentleman. I'm always learning from him. I'm learning from many of you also. A list of things that needs to be done to achieve your goals have to be made up. So we teachers also make a list of plan. How I will teach the students, how I will make them go for the assessments, how I will take a small test or quizzes to make sure that they have understood. So this is that is completely your world. Okay, you have the freedom with your insights and your foresights. You know your class, you know your students. So with your insights and your foresights, you can draw the action plan and you can apply that plan. And believe me, if your thinking is positive, you are passionate about your work, then you are bound to get success. Success will kiss your feet, I will tell you, and success is doing that with you all. Give priorities. Make a to-do list. We have just not talked. Consider the value of the task before to do it. Yes. Consider the value of the task before to do it. What is the value of the task? We have been very professional over here. Okay. Consider the value of the task. I'll just take 1 minute. Okay, I will just take 1 minute. There's a very important phone call and I'm coming back. Okay, please give me spare 1 minute. Sir, good evening, sir. Monday 11 बजे आ जाएंगे? जी 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 ओ ओ जी Sorry for that interruption. There was a very important phone call. Okay, so I'm back again. So make a to-do list and consider the value of the task before to do it. Which is more important? Important work should be given much more value than the work which is not so important. See, there's a difference between valuable work and important work. Some work may be valuable, but they may not be important at that particular moment. So they can be put at the side and we can move forward. It is worth spending your time and company resources. Over here, our company resources means our work resources, school-related resources. And as I have always said, and I will always say, that doing work on the right time, or at the right time, better to say, doing work at the right time is much more valuable than doing great work after the given time. It's of no use. If your principal, if your seniors, have asked you to do a particular work and submit it by 3 p.m. means you have to submit it by 3 p.m. It will be much better if you can do it by 2:30 p.m. But if you give it at 5 p.m. with a lot of garnishing and this and that and whatnot, it's of no value. Time has passed. You simply don't exist at that particular time, it is said. Prioritize your task. The most important job should be completed first, followed by the other jobs. Just now, which discussion I have given. There's a difference between important work and valuable work. Always remember this, respected teachers, and you all are doing it, I know that. Just a minute. Scheduling your work. Make a realistic estimate of how much you can do it. Yes. Do that much which is possible for you to do. Don't, for the sake of getting initial applause from your seniors or from others, you will make a big estimate, and then if you are not able to do it, then you are nothing. You are simply a duffer, I will tell you. Sorry for using that particular word, but that is how you should go. No? So make a realistic estimate of how much you can do it. Okay, 30% you can do it, 40%, very good, you do it. But that 30%, that 40% which you do should be result oriented. Be practical with your own selves. Don't build castles in the air. They are bound to crumble down. So be realistic. Plan to make the best use of the available time. Time will not wait. Whatever you have, you use it in the best possible way. Preserve some contingency time to deal with unexpected jobs. Yes, this is again something that we need to discuss a little bit. See, as I said that if you can finish the work half an hour before the schedule, you are a good worker. You are an excellent worker. Now, still, you never know. Suppose your principal has asked you to do a particular project work or particular research work on the communication of English in your school, and you have been given 15 hours. Okay, Mr. Mukherjee, you have been given, Devapriya Mukherjee sir, you have been given 15 hours and you have to find out what is the condition of spoken English in your school. And sir is doing the work. Okay. He is doing some research work within the school itself. He is talking to the students. He is talking to the teachers. He is getting information from various sources. He is asking the menials whether they see that the children talk in English in the school or not when they are coming to different areas of the school. He is talking to the office people and all. And he makes a complete research work from various parts of the school to see how much the teacher students are talking, what percentage of students are talking. And he is ready to present the report. Then suddenly he thinks that, okay, the children are speaking English, they're speaking good English. But what type of English they're speaking? Are they speaking the American English? Or they're speaking the British English? Or they are speaking the Indian English? So if he still have some time left, he will use that time to do that unexpected job, which he never gave priority in the beginning, but later he thought, I must give this so that I can understand in which context the children are moving. So that is why it is important that you can preserve some time to deal with some unexpected jobs. And it's good, it's good. We must not rush to finish the work, but we must finish the work. And if we can have some buffer time with us left, that is always good. Minimize stress by avoiding overcommitment by yourself and others. Time and again, I am telling you. Stress is something, if that enters us, if that engrips us, then our mind, our body, our soul, nothing will work properly and all will be converted into a big mess. So do that much which is possible for you to do. Avoid stress. Do that much which is possible, otherwise don't do it. So these are the ways by which we can schedule our work, our time, our plans, and we can manage time. Achieve your goals. Be your own judge and your own motivator. Make time management your tool for success. Yes, those people who manage time, who manage it in the most effective way, in the most positive way, are the successful people today in the world. Success is measured by how much you manage time. And be your own judge. Okay, others will definitely judge you. Others will, but you judge yourself. How much you have done. How much success you have achieved. How, for us teachers, it is the students who measure our success. No? So if we get a report from them, when they come to us and tell us, sir, what a wonderful class it was, sir. Sir, how beautifully you have made me understand. No? And that will motivate yourself. Okay, means what? You will motivate yourself. Oh, the students are telling me that I have done. I must do much better next time. Be your own motivator, because you are the person who knows you the best rather than anybody else in the world. Be your own motivator and see what great changes are happening within you. Use your time wisely. We should not waste time. We should invest on time. We should not waste time. We should invest on time. Spending time and investing time, there's a big difference. Some of the best quotations of time management we have over here from some of the best people around the world. Time is what we want most, but what we use most. William Penn, writer, poet, dramatist. Time is what we want most, yes, but we use it worst. So don't use it in the worst way, use it in the best way. The common man is not concerned about the passage of time. The man of talent is driven by it. Schopenhauer, this gentleman's name is Schopenhauer, another man from the literature world. The common man is not concerned. Okay, yes, maybe the common man is not concerned about, but the man of talent. All teachers are talented people. All teachers are excellent people. All teachers are unique people. And you people are driven by time. You don't waste time. So don't let us, we are not common people. So let us not waste time. The key is not spending time, but investing in it. Stephen R. Covey, scientist, philosopher, motivator, public speaker, not many qualities here. And he said the key is not spending time, but investing it. Again, there's a difference between spending and spending means, okay, you spend whether you get a result or you don't get a result. It doesn't matter. But when you are investing means you are actually looking for a result. We need results. Very professionally, I'm telling you, schools will soon turn out to be corporate schools. Professionalism will be maintained at any cost because we are moving into a different world. And we have to take it with a pinch of salt. We have to invest and we need result. Make use of time, let not advantage slip, by William Shakespeare. So we should not allow the advantage to slip from our side. We have to use that. So these are some of the, this is just to increase our motivation, these things we should know about time management. Situation become odd if you don't manage time. So if you don't manage time, then these are the different types of situations that can happen. You can see the illustrations. Okay, we get lost, we get puzzled, we don't know what to do, we feel we are overloaded, we are stressed, we are strained, and whatnot. And then at the end of the day, we just exhaust and said, I am quitting. But I'm not supposed to quit. I am supposed to win. Winners never quit and quitters never win. That's what they say. Someone has said. So, management, managing, planning, executing in the proper way. Let's do it. We will get it. So, respected teachers, with that, we come to the end of this short and simple discussion about time management. Manage your time and keep smiling. Thank you. Thank you very much. And this is how we will.
Good time management, Surajit sir, on the dot at 6:55.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Wonderful, wonderful time management.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Sir, you have been always a great motivator of all of us, sir. Sir, thank you so much, sir.
Wonderful session, sir. Please proceed. Admin, please proceed.
Okay, and just to tell you to the respected teachers, sir, that my email ID is given along with my phone number. If you want to add something, you can write to me so that I can add to this program. And if you want to talk to me also about this program, you are most welcome till 8:30 p.m. After that, no phone calls. Sir, thank you very much, sir, for giving me the
Thank you, sir.
opportunity.
Thank you very much. This wonderful session. Now I'd like to call Mr. Brijesh Kumar Shukla. Sir,
Okay,
please-
is it audible to everyone, sir?
Yes.
Please, sir.
Thank you, Arvind, sir. Good evening. Respected Jubin, sir, Secretary of Confederation of Jharkhand, Sahodaya, T.K. Sinha, sir, Chairman, Confederation of Jharkhand, Sahodaya, Basudev Mahato, sir, Vice Chairman, JKSM, Sahodaya, Dhanbad, Mr. Pradipto Mukherjee, sir, Chairman, DUMKA, JAMTARA, Sahodaya, Sister Aruna Mary, Vice Chairperson, DUMKA, JAMTARA, Sahodaya, our technical heads, Abhay Anand, sir, and Arvind, sir, respected principals, STNCs, and all learned teachers. Myself, Brijesh Kumar Shukla, STNC of Sidhu Kanu High School, DUMKA, feel great pleasure that I have been given an opportunity to say vote of thanks to this beautiful session. Our resource person, Sir Surajit Sen, Principal, Jharkhand Public School, Dhanbad, is a great teacher and a great motivator. Constantly a source of inspiration for us. Really, sir, we have to learn a lot of things from you. Surajit, sir, is also one of the selected principals of CBSE and also conducted various training programs for principal for so many times. In today's topic, content and time management, sir have explained each and every topic in details, elaborately, in a very nice manner. I think it is going to be of great help in our teaching career. Really, sir, it was very informative and knowledgeable session. Once again, I would like to thank Sir Surajit Sen and the whole team. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you,
Now-
sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Brijesh, sir. Participants, the attendance link is given in the chat box. Please proceed for that and see that within the time you have to, you will be submit the feedback. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone.
Arvind, sir, I just some of the definitions that I asked for in the chat box. I have once again. I will go through. I'll just give a little bit this, just ranking to them. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Beautiful,
Definitely.
beautiful definitions we have got, and these are actually the definitions from their own side. It's not copybook style definition or taken from somebody. The teachers have written by their own self. Okay,
Okay,
so
sir.
I'm very happy to get this one. This is an excellent one. Martin Mohan Hansdak sir has written, wealth that needed to be spent instantly and wisely, if not spent, will go in vain. Sir, fantastic definitions. Sir, yes, time is a wealth that needs to be spent in the proper way. A precious maker, increase effectively doing the things when they should be done. Amit Nishad sir has saying doing the things when they should be done. Yes, sir, definitely. You have also given a very good, in fact, all the definitions are good, but some stand apart. Time teaches good lesson, organized self. Manjit P sir has said organized self. Yes, it is organized self. And finish the work in right way. Jeet Mandal sir says that. Bandana Pasi madam says using time in a correct way, anyone can achieve their goals. Yes, ma'am, definitely. If we use the time in the correct way, then we can achieve what we can. We will achieve our goals. I always say we will achieve our goals. Time management is defined as to do everything on time. Srimanto, yes, Srimanto, the young teacher from Sidukano. I know Srimanto very well. Srimanto, good definition, Srimanto sir. Sharbani Chatterjee madam said to help get more value out of our time. Yes, definitely. Planned work and proper time is a very good. Life management. Anju Sinha madam. Yes, I was talking about this particular word. 2 words, but these 2 words speaks volumes about time management. Anju Sinha madam, today I will give you the best prize for this. 5-star bars for you. When I will meet you again sometime, there will be 5-star chocolates for me. Very good definition. Very good. Life management. Complete the work within the given time. Fantastic. Janvi Suman madam has said completion of tasks within a given time frame. Exactly. Coordination between time content. Prioritize the important task. Yes, that's important. Time is precious for